speech, the nothing speech. Daniel.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, is there any guest? I dare say no. I forgive. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry to, but if I've gone too close to you, just let me know because I have some problems, as you may have already noticed. I set out to prove that you can speak about just anything, any topic, as long as you research it, you do your proper presentation, your homework. So I tried, what would be the worst? Is everybody? Yes. What would be the worst speech of all? Is talking about nothing. So I set out to do the nothing speech, and thus the nothing speech was born. Can you hold this for me, please? Yes. Oh, great. So how would I say to, thank you, how would I say to do it? I would propose that you would research the subject on the matters of nothing. You could see what kind of nothing there is. And if my paper helps me, the nothing speech would be very helpful in situations, for example, where you forget about the speech. It's not my case because, as it says on the title, this is the nothing speech. Thank you very much. The nothing speech could be helpful in a number of situations. For example, you're having technical difficulties and you're waiting for someone that is really late. And so you have to do, like we call it in Portuguese, there's even a technical term for it, it's called encher chouriços. It's really a technical term. I would like the audience in English not to miss out on the opportunity of it. It's like filling sausages. It could be a proper translation. So you stuff the meat in there and you hope to get a good meal out of it, even if it's nothing. So, again, well, I tried to come with examples of the nothing better used. So I remember, long ago, I don't know if you remember, there was a show called Seinfeld, one of the most successful stories on TV, and it was really about nothing. Seinfeld even made a whole episode where he explained how he came about the idea. So that was really the nothing reinventing itself, because the episode was explaining how the show came about. So I remember this epic dialogue, and I will do my best to impersonate a female character, which is not one of my strong points, my lack of vision. And Elaine was talking to George, two characters in the sitcom, and she was telling him, George, George, you have to do a show about something. It can't be about anything. Why would people watch a show about anything? Because it's on TV. And so the nothing show was born as a Seinfeld. I am lucky to not be on TV because you don't have the remote to click me off. So I am sure here, and this is a lifesaver. Speaking of life-saving, I can even prove to you that the nothing speech can save lives. So I had to make this story up because I couldn't find any. There was this king long ago. He had a kingdom full of mostly many beautiful things. And he tried to entertain himself by having people filling questions, philosophical ones, at him. And so the one of those that came to him got him so angry that he killed him. And he said, I'm so angry that I'm going to kill the next two. And so the next one came, really frightened, and because he heard the shot, which was never a good thing. Nobody kills the king. And so we started talking about some subject, and he was killed. And the other guy that came next to him, he was also so frightened because the killing was going on that he forgot his subject. And so we started talking about the weather. And since the weather is a kind of a nothing subject, the king couldn't say nothing about it. So we let him live, and that was how nothing can save your life. Another thing that I was hoping for is if instead of this having fun as a word of the day, can you imagine if the word of the day would be nothing? I would make a jackpot. things I could lead you on is the nihilism theory. There's even a Latin phrase that I would have to pick up, which is ex nihilo nihil fit, which is Latin for from nothing, nothing can come, or so to speak. The father of nihilism, as you would be expecting, is not Neil Young. It's the Greek Parmenides, which came up with this nothing. I think he was trying to save himself from being killed from the king, but I'm not sure. So, if you go short on time, you can always talk about the weather. For example, how the blizzard was today, and all sorts of tactics. And I let myself go short on time. Actually, I missed this point on my presentation because I just received the green light. But I was letting myself go short on time in order to force myself to give an example. So at this point, I would be short on time, and I would have to be talking about summer. So I'm saved by thank you, Mr. Timekeeper, for saving my life. I would like to end this in a different note as we usually do. We clap a lot, but I say we're not clap masters, we're toast masters. So I would kindly ask you to make a glass shot with your hands. Fill it with nothing, please. Let's raise our glasses, and here's to nothing. Cheers.
Cheers. Nothing.